Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Before I get started with this reading, I'm going to go ahead and clear the air. Hello everybody and welcome back. Today I have a soulmate update for you guys where we are going to be looking into what's going on with them, where are they now, any advice that your guides might have about your union that can help you out to make it go smoother, make it come on faster and whatnot. That is what's going on here. Now, if you're looking at this over here, this is a completely separate reading. This is for my patrons. This is over on my Patreon. If you would like to come check out this reading, the link to the drop down is in the drop down box below. God. Anyways, this over here is what will happen if you go for it. What will happen when you hook up with them, basically. This is obviously an 18+ reading down here for Patreon. You know, it's more mature content, so that's why it is over there. So anyways, like I said, link to that is in the drop down box below. So for this reading for YouTube here, which we have some nice little fat stacks here, this is the update. So we have Trawlite with group 1, we have Pyrite with group 2, and we have the Orange Calcite with group 3. As I said, this is a general reading. This is not a personal one. So if something isn't resonating, you just take what does and leave the rest. If you are definitely feeling like very strong pull, intuition-wise, not ego-wise, to listen to more than one group, go for it. There are no rules here. I am not the gatekeeping type of person. You do you, and you have to trust your gut and intuition. That is what I teach, okay? I am trying to help people to learn how to trust themselves, trust their guides, trust the universe, to guide them in the correct direction. And that's what I like to do on my Patreon as well. So anyways, guys, go ahead and choose whichever group is calling to you. And I'm going to get started with this reading. You who chose Trawlite with the group 1, this is going to be your reading. Let's take a look and see what's going on with the soulmate. What's the update? What is the 411 here? Okay. We have the Knight of Swords. Or is that the King of Swords? That's the King of Swords. I'm sorry. This is, I haven't used this deck in a while. This is the Emperor. We have the 5 of Swords. Wow. And we have the 6 of Wands. We have discontent. We have fears. Look at that. Oh my goodness. We have Leo energy. And we have Stalker. Wow, this is very, very fascinating. Okay, so I'm going to stop right here before I put the rest of the cards down. And I just want to read this first. All right, so what am I seeing here? It's like, I'm feeling like, honestly, that this person is very career focused right now. I'm just feeling that. because we have the Emperor energy. That's where, like, definitely for some of you, this is where their focus is at the particular moment right now. They're really working on their career, coming into their own power. I feel like that they are getting to a point where, honestly, this is so specific, but I feel like that this person could actually work under their father, working for them. And it's like, I get the sense almost like that they are ready to move on to a new phase in their life. They're trying to move on to a different career. They've worked for their father for a while now, and it's like they're wanting to do their own thing. I just feel like that's what I'm just picking up here. And, you know, the Five of Swords is all about picking your battles. This is about laying down your sword. This is when you've basically have decided you've had enough. But it's like, I feel like by this process, I mean, they could have also just been an intern underneath someone who was higher than them, obviously, working for somebody who has this total emperor kind of energy. It could have been within a, you know, private business. They could even have been working in some sort of government job or with the head of an organization. But it's like they've done their work, and now it's time to move on, because I mean they're mature energy as well, okay? But this person is higher up, more senior like. They're moving on to new things. When we have these Six of Wands, always this is about victorious. They're very victorious. They're very successful. You know, they've worked on a very successful project. It's coming to an end now. They've definitely gotten some recognition for this or whatever, but with what they've been doing, it's like they've been not like, it's not what lights them up. I feel like they're getting ready to move on to their own journey right now, because it's like they're really good at what they do. They're very professional at what they do, but it's like they just don't, it's not doing it for them anymore, you know? And this does happen in life, where we are down a specific path. We go to college for a specific career, and then we, you know, go into it, we start working, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden it's just like, this is not for me, you know? And then people switch careers. They do it all the time. It does happen. Now, it's funny because we have Stalker, and we have Fears, and we have Leo. It's like almost like I feel like they also have somebody who has been stalking them, like an ex online. Obviously, Leo season is a very prominent season for them. Now, the energy that's coming up here, we have Leo and we have Aries, but we have an air sign here. So it's like this person probably has heavy fire placements, heavy air placements. Those could be the dominant elements within their natal chart. Again, it's not always about the sun sign, people. That is just like the very tip of the surface. And you don't even embody your sun sign until you're after your solar return. Saturn return, where you are, you know, you're into your 30s. This is when you really start to, project that sun sign energy. You are not, you're trying to figure yourself out before then. Then the Saturn return hits, and then you come more into your power and more into your energy. So I'm feeling like, you know, this person has definitely a lot of air and a lot of fire, and it's very evident within their chart. And just like when you're around them. Now it says Fears. I feel like that they are, this is like underlying. I feel like this person is incredibly courageous. When you're courageous, this doesn't mean you're not afraid. It just means that you do it anyway, even though you're scared. It takes balls. This person has definitely got that. They got it in spades, okay? Leo season could be a very prominent season for you both. And when this could be like where you actually end up meeting this person, or for some of you, this could be your birthday, but this could also be their birthday happens within, you know, they're a Leo. But I get the sense that they have somebody who's stalking them, okay? They have an ex stalking them, and it's pissing them off. That's just like what I'm getting. It's just like they're done. They're over. They block this bitch all the fucking time, and they just still find a way to fake a freaking account and like still stalk this person. So we also have Appreciate. Your twin appreciates you. See the blessings. Practice appreciation. And we have Journal. Look at that. You guys, you want to manifest this person into your life? You need to start having an attitude of gratitude more. You need to start journaling, having an appreciation journal. You need to stop focusing on where are they? When are they? When are they coming? Blah, blah, blah. You need to start focusing more on the things that you have in your life, because I feel like this person definitely is, they're also working on this, but this is like where you need to be vibrating in order to attract this person in. Okay. And yes, that's a thing. All right. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, when you are giving off a certain vibe, a vibration, okay, that's short for vibration. All right. Anyway, you are attracting that exact, you're like they say, your vibe attracts your tribe. Exactly. And this person is one of these kind of people who is I just feel like that on the whole, they're a pretty cool person. They're laid back. They're very serious about their career. Their career is one thing, but when it comes to having fun, they're very balanced in keeping both of those separate. I just feel like that. And I get the sense that they smile a lot. They're very handsome, very beautiful. They're good looking. They're charming. I feel like that they definitely attract a lot of attention. And I get the sense, and this is a very specific message, I get the sense that the ex that is stalking them was one of these kind of people who just wanted them for, status and was attracted to their looks and stuff. But when they found out that this person was way more than just their looks and they had specific, standards, they couldn't hack it. And maybe they were just like using this person as like a piece of candy on their arm. And when this person, when your person here got wind of it, they were like, well, fuck you, beat it. And it's kind of one of these situations where they kind of, were just like using this person. And then it's one of these things where it's like, oh, you only want it when you can't have it anymore. That's like what I'm getting off this. And it just really irks the shit out of them. But anyway, to track them in faster, this is all about attitude of a gratitude. Write, process, contemplate, understand your sacred journey. When you figure out what the hell you're supposed to be doing with your life more and really start paying attention to your Saturn placement, because this tells you about your career, the house it's in, and paying attention to your North Node. When you combine these things and also take a peek at your Venus and your Jupiter a little bit there, see what's going on there, where you could have luck, also where you can attract money, and also pleasure and, all the finer things in life. Take a look at these and you combine these together. Look and see what aspects. If you have oppositions or something, this is going to be harder. Squares actually mean that there could be great power once you work with that energy and you overcome obstacles. But I feel like you guys need to really be figuring yourself out more. If you're going to attract this person, you need to start vibing this kind of energy. You need to also, I get the message here, let it go. Stop coming from a space of untrust, like where you don't trust the universe, don't trust your path or trust yourself. And also always dwelling on what you don't have. Okay, that needs to stop because it's not helping you in this situation. We also have a romance. This is a very loving and romantic courtship that could lead to more. So I get the sense also with this card, when you meet this person, you're going to basically have a courtship where you're getting to know this person. They like to take it slow because perhaps in the past they have rushed into things with other people and it turned out shit, like Stalker here. Okay, it's like, they want to take it slow. They don't want to fuck this up because I feel like that when you guys meet, you're really going to like each other. So they're not they will be like, well, fucking see ya. If you're one of those kind of people that are like, when are you going to put a ring on it? It's like, no. You want to freaking repel this person? Go ahead and do that because they're not into that shit. They want to get to know the person they want to be with, and what's the rush anyway? If you guys know you're meant for each other and you feel it, then, it will happen. If it's meant for you, it will be for you, period. We also have some advice here also, where we are going to take a look at the meaning behind this card. So this is the Eight of Gems. This is perfectionism. Okay, so this is kind of funny because I feel like I'm going to read you the meaning of this card. Okay, these are tarot, but they read like an oracle card, and they're all relationship based, which is fucking great. I love these cards so much. But they're working very hard. They're a hard worker. They have a really good work ethic. And they're kind of a bit of a perfectionist. And how many of you out there are like this? I definitely am. It's like, I'm really hard on myself if, things are not perfect. I do that. It's part of my work ethic. I redo things. I edit the shit out of things. I am very, very, sometimes too hard on myself, because even when I think it sucks, and if you're working in the arts, you know what I'm talking about, because I know there's other people out there like this, where it's like, you're all, God damn it, and it's like, you put all your heart and soul and your work, you're just pour all your energy into something you're working on. And then you're like, God damn it, it's just not right. And you're all dramatic and shit. And then people look at it and go, oh my God, that's so good. And you're like, what? Literally, it's because, there's a downfall to being too having too much perfectionism, but it also can actually push you to greatness sometimes. Okay. And that's what kind of the vibe I get for some of you, and also for this person. So let's take a look at the meaning behind this card. Okay. This is the 8 of Gems, aka the 8 of Pentacles. So with this, it says romantic endeavors and other contests will be successful. You will master the art of love and make wise choices and practical efforts that will contribute to the success of a partnership. You know how to make your loved ones feel special. Working steadily towards your vision will bring deep satisfaction. Exactly. Understand your sacred journey. This is part of it. When you are working on your shit and living your best life, this is definitely when this person is going to come in, okay? So working steadily towards your vision will bring deep satisfaction and deep hotness later on, let me tell you. A relationship may form as the result of your creative interests. There you have it. You are wise to approach your relationship like a skilled craft person. Do not think about results or rewards. There it is. Study your subject. Learn as you work. Attend to all the details with love and skill, and avoid perfectionism. So this is, having self-love, having some compassion for yourself, especially if you're working in a creative endeavor. We got to do this. It does take a little bit of work, and it is, you have to remind yourself constantly, even if you put a little sign up like at your desk or whatever, to remind yourself to have some self-love for yourself and compassion for yourself when you're working through your process. Whenever you're trying to create something. But this is definitely through your work efforts and following your journey. This is how you are going to meet your person. So we also have what's going on with them possibly too. On the other hand, it says, you breathe pure beauty into my soul. I can't even look at you for fear that I will never be able to look away. Fears. I feel like when you meet this person too, the attraction is going to be so heavy, so strong. It's like almost going to freak them out a little bit. Even though we can't, I would do anything for you if you only knew. So I feel like almost, it's like, remember I said that they want to get to know you for a while? I get the sense that they really are trying to dial it back because they don't want to rush into anything, but the chemistry that they feel between, you both feel it between each other, is so freaking strong and intense that it's like they're having hard. We have Aries energy, okay? Perhaps their Venus is in Aries, okay? Okay, with Venus and Aries, this is one of these things where it's like, you don't fuck around. It's like, you are like, let's throw down right now. And like Venus and Aries people are very blunt, to the point. They don't mess around when it comes, they don't try to hide their feelings. They're very spontaneous, very aggressive when it comes to pursuing somebody. They love the thrill of the chase, all this kind of stuff. So it's like, perhaps this is what has got them in trouble in the past, because their Venus in Aries is pretty fucking intense. So they have to learn how to control that a little bit more. Maybe it's pretty amplified in some way too. So it's like they definitely have a crush on you when you first meet. And like I said, could be through the workplace or work. I have been reminiscing about the good times so often that I have almost completely forgotten all the drama. I feel like this isn't like they're reminiscing about the past. I feel like this is what they're constantly is on their mind for the future, is they are looking into, they're thinking about, this is how they're pushing forward. They're trying to forget all the drama of the past relationship and stuff like this, and they're looking forward to the good times. I really don't think this is past. I think this is future. Like they are dreaming about it, because we have that moon energy. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys are connecting in some way that way on the 5D as well. So it says, emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. This is their advice for them and also for you. This is part of like what brings you guys together, is letting go of the past, any kind of resentments and things like this, okay? So then we have, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. This is part of that attitude of gratitude. I think some people, they're constantly obsessing about what they don't have, and they're not stopping to chill the fuck out, meditate, and like write it out, like what they do have. What are the blessings that are surrounding them in their life? What do they have right now that is so wonderful? This is what you guys need to be focusing on at this time, okay? Because this is going to help put you on your path, and it's definitely going to attract this person in, okay? You have to put out what you want to attract in, okay? And like I always say to my patrons, if you want to find love, you got to become love, okay? For sure. And that starts with loving yourself. All right. So anyways, that's all I have for this group. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Of course, the link to the Patreon, the 18+ reading, is in the drop-down box below. Thank you guys for being with me, and I will catch you next time. Those of you who chose group 2 with the pyrite, this is going to be your reading. Let's take a look and see what's up with the soulmate here. What's happening? So we have the Temperance card. We have the 4 of Wands. We have the Judgment card. And we have Strength. Okay. They're going through I mean, this is crazy. Okay, hold on. Let's see what else we have here. We have, holy shit. We have Lessons. We have Opposites Attract. And we have Opposition. This is very, very interesting. We also have, we have CEO. And we have Saboteur. Okay. So before I go any further, that is where I'm going to start, with these cards here. So, shit. Well, obviously we have major arcana here. We have 3 of them. Okay. So this is like a major shift that they are going through. They could have just been promoted into some sort of high level position within a, corporation. They could have just become the CEO of their own business or whatever. We have Leo. This is so interesting because we had Leo energy come up before. We had a lot of fire coming in with group 1, 2, and it's here as well. We have Sagittarius, we have Leo, we have Pluto energy, and then we have more, fiery energy with the wands here with the 4. This is the soulmate card. This is definitely your soulmate. Okay. There's no doubt about this. What do I feel is happening here? I feel like with these 2 cards, I feel like this group in particular, I mean, you guys could be a Sag, you could be a Leo, or you could be very Pluto dominant within your natal chart, even Scorpio possibly. But I feel like you guys have been doing yourself a disservice and doing yourself dirty by sabotaging a lot of opportunities within your life because of basically negative self-talk, and also fear of vulnerability, and just fear in general has really been holding you back. Sabotaging yourself out of good relationships. Some of you could have even actually come in contact with this person recently, and you're coming up with all these excuses and reasons why you can't like this person, or why you can't be together, or whatever. Okay, I'm feeling that. Also, for some of you, there could be an ex who is going to get involved with this situation after you meet this person to try to sabotage it. But I do feel that they're not going to win in the end, because like I always say, and it is very true, what is meant for you will be for you. And there's no question about it. Okay. So in this situation though, it's talking about, I have to take my freaking sweatshirt off. It is hot as hell in here. In this situation, You need to maintain a lot of strength, okay? And you need to stand your ground, though, okay? That's what I'm feeling. This is definitely a soulmate. Being with them, with this person, is going to be like transformative all the way. There's no doubt about it, okay? Because we have the, like you're being reborn. You're hearing the call to each other. I feel like could definitely happen soon for this group. Somebody in this group is definitely going to meet your person like real soon, especially during Leo season. Or it could be during Sagittarius season as well. Maybe even Scorpio season. But I mean, it's that close. I don't think that, but again, if you're trying to meet somebody, you have to be active and you have to be actually taking action. You just don't get handed the prize without putting in the work. Okay. That's a fact of life. That's manifestation, baby. That's how it works. Okay. So, but you guys are coming together. There's lessons. Okay. I feel like that this is your Juno person. Okay. You guys are very different from each other. And since we have Sagittarius energy, we have opposites attract and opposition. I feel like you guys are definitely from different backgrounds, different cultures, maybe even different countries. There is something very different about the two of you. Okay. And when you're standing next to each other, it's like you guys make a very striking couple because of this. It's like you guys are just like gorgeous. Like when you're standing next to each other, the sexual attraction, and it's like, it's kind of magic. When you guys are together, it's like people can feel it. They're like couple goals. Damn, it's like you just ooze this sensuality and this sexuality and great power and fun and charisma. So people are very attracted to that. That's part of why this person is attracted to you to begin with, okay? Now we have opposition. Opposition, like you could have a lot of oppositions. Okay. You guys could actually have your Mars and your Venus in opposition in a synastry chart. This shows like, like total, it gives a lot of freaking oomph behind the sexual attraction, okay? When it comes to sex, it's pretty fucking intense. That is what I'm feeling. So most definitely. But again, watch out for sabotaging, your life here. You could easily fuck this relationship off by, I feel like, being too arrogant, being too cocky. Also, I mean, because there's one thing when you're confident. When you're confident, you put people at ease. When you're arrogant or cocky, you turn people off. Okay. And that's what I feel like this person is very attracted to, the confident person. Okay. And let's face it, they are fucking sexy as shit. Okay. Literally. I mean, that is very, very, it's like you're very attracted to people who are like this. Now, they could have Sagittarius sun, rising or moon, or Leo. I'm feeling Leo freaking sun or moon here pretty hard, but it could be rising as well. There's just something very attractive about this person that's alluring as well. It very much draws you in, kind of like how she's looking like, yeah, follow me. I almost feel like there could be a Scorpio moon or Scorpio rising too, because I get the feeling that there's something about their eyes. Okay, that's the thing that I pick up with Scorpios, is I could just look at them and, as I've said in readings before, especially the one I did with Ciara, I can look at people and see, like, pick up their moon energy so easy. I don't know how I do it, but I do. But it's like, there's something about Scorpio's eyes. Okay, definitely. They're very intense, and they usually are very beautiful, kind of piercing eyes, and when they look at you, they look right through you. You can feel that shit from across the room. And I get the sense that's kind of how this person is. They're extremely seductive. But again, there is some kind of opposition here. But I do feel like you could have a lot of oppositions in your chart too. But these oppositions, I don't feel like, as long as you're working with them, they're not negative. It's actually going to add a lot of spice. Okay, that's just like what the message coming through. So we also have crossroads, divergent paths, choices, confusion. Follow your intuition. When it comes to this relationship, you absolutely have to follow your intuition. If you get some wild hair up your ass when you are like going out or something like this, and you get this strong pull and intuition, like, oh, we shouldn't go here. Like, if if you're with your friends, we should go here instead. Do it. follow that intuition, okay? Because number one, it could save your ass, okay? But I feel like by doing this, it's going to lead you to your person, because literally, you guys are at a point in your life where you're at a crossroads. You can make it or break it. Just because a soulmate exists for you out there doesn't mean you get to be with them if you make the wrong choice. Okay, this is real. It's like how it works. It's like the universe tosses you, a bone here and there, and they're literally putting this situation right in front of your lap. But you have free will and the choice to make whether or not you're going to go on that path or go a different way. It can happen. It does happen to people a lot. They will sabotage their happiness because they either become they procrastinate, they become lazy, they let fear rule them or whatever. In this case, really trust your gut. Settling, scarcity, insecurity, lack of faith. Believe that you deserve the best. That's the sabotaging. You guys are settling for crap when you could do so much better. Literally, believe that you deserve the best and you will get the best. Okay, but this is like believing from a position of trust and also love, not ego and I'm better than you. Okay, that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about from that heart space with compassion and love and know your worth. Okay, this is about your self-worth and self-love. We also have healing. This relationship is about healing emotional wounds from your past. Again, I said this is your Juno person. That is what the Juno placement is all about. You have karma with this person from a past life. You have unfinished business, and that's what you're here to do. So we also have the Hanged Man with attitude. It's all in the attitude. You could definitely sabotage this by having a bad attitude, okay? So the meaning of this card in particular, I'm going to read this one for you guys. This is going to be some advice from your guides here, definitely. So the Hanged Man is upside down, but is he really hanging? His right hand is planted squarely on the ground to support him, and the rope tied around his right foot is loose, not taut. Is he a weak soul, punished for his transgressions, about to be hoisted up and left to the elements? Or is he incredibly strong and doing a one-handed handstand to prove it, with a safety rope wisely tied around his ankle to catch him if he falls? And we have the Strength card. So yes, I feel like you guys tapping into that inner strength and seeing things from a new point of view. Really paying attention to that, because like that's the Saboteur card. Stop coming at things with a negative, shitty attitude and start switching things over. And when I say negative, shitty attitude, I mean towards yourself. And just like everything around you, it's like shifting your perspective is going to not only attract this person, but it's going to make you a happy person, straight up. So anyways, the Hanged Man symbolizes the two ways we can approach difficult times. When life as we know it seems turned upside down, we have a choice. We will face facts and deal with a completely new set of challenges, or will we let fear and inertia make us dizzy, paralyzing our will and actions? Whether you're looking for love or have a relationship, you and any partner, real or imagined, have got to have a great attitude and be able to deal well with adversity. No weak people need apply. Both people have to be strong and open enough to be able to change their minds about the most fundamental things possible. Any relationship surviving this difficult time will probably last. Take a time out to find the higher meaning in your life. Do yoga, meditate, or use any method you believe can help you release stress and transcend your hang-ups. If you view your relationship from a new perspective, positive change will occur. And I have to mention, okay, Sagittarius is mutable energy. Okay, so it could go either way with this, but I know with fire signs, a lot of the time, it's like, it's basically like, oh, it's my way or the highway. You can't be like this with this relationship at all. You have to be able to learn how to compromise, okay? And fire signs are quite capable of doing that if they really want to, okay? And it's about swallowing back your pride and, not coming from a space of ego, all right? I've lived with a Sagittarius for fucking how many years? Over 2 decades now. So yeah. I've dealt with this a little bit. I think I know. So anyways, but you know, it's like, what's great about fire signs is they're very passionate. Okay. When they, you know, yes, very passionate. And so it's like, if you guys can work it out and you can come, you know, talk it out, it's transformative. You guys are definitely here to heal. No doubt about it. So we also have, if you had any idea how much regret I carry for the things I have done to you, you may just love me again. This has to do with the past life. This has to do with that Juno placement. You guys, somebody did somebody dirty here in the past, but now it's reconciliation time, most definitely, okay? We have, the more you pull me closer, the more I push you away. I like the chase. Make me chase you. Okay, now that's kind of funny because in the last group, I was like, oh, maybe they have their Venus in Aries. It's like, there could be something like this going on with this person as well. I feel like they don't like neediness. They don't like clinginess. They like the confidence. Okay. Most definitely this person likes a confident person. They are very attracted to that. Somebody who basically is very independent and has their own way. Cause this is what turns them on. You know what? This person could actually be a bit of the Hermes archetype male. Okay. The messenger man. Okay. This is somebody who, think about what Hermes is all about and what he embodies. You can't catch this man. This isn't somebody you just peg down. They have to want to come to you. And in order for that to happen, you're going to have to let them go and let them do what they want and be free. I mean, I'm not saying that they can go fucking screw whoever they want. That's not what I'm talking about. I mean, let them have their independence and let them do their job or whatever, and make them have a little mystery and make them be wondering about you. Okay. Wondering what you're all about. You know, don't just put it all out on the fucking table and just be rushing things with this person, because that's going to push them away. And I feel like this is what happened in a past life. Okay. So we have, I'm working on my shadows. Yes. Okay. This is your advice for you, but also for them. This is what they're doing right now. It's doing that shadow work on a regular basis. Okay. You always have to do shadow work. It's not just something you do once in your lifetime. It's not scary. It's not bad. It's actually just dealing with your fears. Okay. And you know, if you want a hint as to what, you know, where you might have some fear, where you have the most fear, look at your Saturn placement in your natal chart. Okay. Look at the sign it's in and the house placement, because this is going to tell you where your greatest fears lie. Straight up. Okay. And once you work with that energy, it's actually, you become the master of it. It's pretty badass. It's like your hidden superpower. So work with it. We have, criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So again, this has to do with the past life stuff. And this is some advice for you in this life. Okay. When it comes to your partner, don't be criticizing them and ripping them apart all the time, because they're not going to put up with that shit. I can tell you right now. When you come at it from a place of love and acceptance, it's like I just feel like this is what you guys need to work on. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. That's the saboteur card. What is causing you? I feel like this group really needs to get to know themselves a little bit more. Okay. And you definitely need to do shadow work when this is coming up and the saboteur is coming up. Figure out. And honestly, you guys, maybe for some of you, you need to go do a past life regression, because the pain and the reason why you're reacting to certain, relationship stimuli in a certain way is because you're actually carrying pain from a past life and you're carrying it in this life. Look at your South Node placement. Okay. Seriously, we are going to be doing a podcast coming up on my, on Patreon, Ciara and I, and we're going to be talking about this exact subject. Okay. I'm not going to say what it is about, but let me tell you, it's very helpful information to know. But it's like, you guys definitely need to be working on that shadow self, and you need to understand and really ask yourself why. What is the reason? What is the underlying cause of you wanting to sabotage shit for yourself? Okay. So anyways, that's it. That's all I have for this group. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe. If you want to check out the 18 plus reading, that's over on my Patreon. The link to that is in the drop down box below, along with anything else. everything else, excuse me. Thank you guys for being with me, and I'll catch you next time. Those of you who chose group 3 with this delicious, yummy looking orange calcite, I absolutely love this piece. It is so freaking awesome. It's just happy and sunny and just, maybe this group should use orange calcite. Look into the metaphysical properties of it. It might resonate for some of you, definitely. Okay. That being said, let's take a look and see what is going to, what's up with your soulmate. Let's see what's going on here with them, okay? Oh, wow. We have the 10 of Wands. Shit. We have the Tower. We have the 9 of Wands. And we have the King of Pentacles. Look at that. We also have open to receive. We have blocks removed. Oh, this is good. This is juicy. We have hot nerd. And we have friend. Oh boy, you guys. Holy shit. Okay. What am I seeing here? I'm seeing this person is definitely having a tower moment. Okay, and you know, tower moments aren't always bad. I feel like they've definitely released something within their life. They could have just broken up, or they've actually gotten to a point in their life where they're ready to have a serious relationship. They've come to this epiphany. They've basically been really hard at work, persevering, working on themselves, because I get the sense this person could have had, you know, it's really interesting through all these readings. We're picking up on a lot of mature energies. So these people are not children, okay? Most definitely not. They are mature individuals, older, okay? And this person has already had relationships. I feel like this person could even be divorced, okay? But they have been working really hard on tearing down, you know, old blockages. You know, they basically have been working on removing blocks out of their life. And they're open and ready to receive love, okay? This is what's going on here. This is somebody who is, this is a good guy, okay? Because this is a Pentacles. This is the King of Pentacles. This is somebody who is, you know, could be a business owner. They could be like middle management within a high corporation. With the Pentacle energy, I have a feeling that this person could, you know, have probably darker hair, maybe black hair too. Their eyes usually tend to be a little bit darker. Their complexion could be, you know, olive skin to black. They're very muscular, very solidly built. And this person is steady and sure, okay? And I just get the sense that they're very loyal. I'm picking up Capricorn vibes here really hard. When they devote themselves to somebody, they devote, okay? Capricorns, when they're single and they're playing the field, they definitely play the field, and they're just like charisma, you know, out there doing their thing. But when it comes to devotion and getting in a serious relationship, they don't fuck around, okay? They're very serious about that. Again, Saturn ruled energy, okay? But this somebody here, I feel like they're very smart. They're nerdy, but they're, again, muscular. I feel like they definitely work out. They could definitely have tattoos like the dude here. But this person is a friend, okay? They're going to be a friend first. This is how this relationship is going to build. Also, one of you could have been in a relationship. It could be you that was in the relationship, and they're waiting for you to break up with this asshole before they move in, okay? And they, like, through friendship, oh God, this is so gnarly. This is very specific, and it's coming in hot, okay? Ready? Straight up, this person, ooh, this is juicy, could have been your, like, the person, like, an ex's bestie, okay? Literally, they could have been their best friend, and you end up with them. This happens all the fucking time, okay? Literally, people get in a relationship with somebody, they're dating, and then, like, you meet the friends, and you're like, oh shit, I like the friend way better. You just jive, you click, the energy is more intense, and it's like the person you're with is not giving you, like, satisfying, or, like, you know, they're not providing what you need in a relationship to feel fulfilled, and then you end up checking out the friend, and it's like, basically, but you're devoted to your person. But then I get the sense that you're almost going to find out that the person that you were with is, like, shady or did something bad, and basically it's driving this guy fucking crazy because they want to tell you what this person's been doing. But it's like, you know, the friend code or whatever. But I feel like they're going to kind of, I don't know why this is a very specific message. They're going to do something to basically make it so it's set up to where you find out about what they're doing. And then they're going to swoop in. It's just like what I feel. But it's like you guys are friends for a while, okay? Before, that was a very specific message for somebody. So anyhow, we also have winter. You feel out in the cold. Your answers arrive in winter. Capricorn, winter, boom, right there. So Capricorn energy has something to do with this, most definitely, okay? It's very prominent here. We have cycles, momentum, force, life cycles, stay grounded in the now. This person grounds the shit out of you. Very interesting energy. So we have prominent Mars energy here too. So I feel like, and we have a lot of fiery energy. So I feel like for some of you, you definitely have your Mars in a fire sign. Could be an earth sign too. But I'm really feeling like it's more fiery here. But I'm getting the message. It's like you need to fight for what is yours. You need to fight for yourself, to stand up for yourself, and you need to persevere because this is somebody that is definitely a keeper and you don't want to freaking miss out on this opportunity, okay? Again, we have winter here and we have cycles. I'm getting this also, this message is very specific. I wasn't getting any of these with the other groups, but this person could definitely be from a beachy kind of area where the water is really beautiful. Could be even white sand beaches or just a beach coastal town. But also I get the sense that there's something about like, this is very, I'm just going to say it. I'm getting California vibes here because literally you could go surfing. You could go skiing in the morning and then in the afternoon go surfing, depending on where you live in California. It's not a joke. And I get the sense that this could definitely be a place where your person is or you are at or where they are from. I feel like they definitely know winter sports. They definitely have something to do with water sports. I feel like they're very active this way, okay? Water sports, winter sports, most definitely are in the cards here. We have open heart. Be receptive to partners who don't immediately match your usual type. Open to receive. Open your heart. This person's right under your nose, I feel like, okay? And it's like you have to be open to receive it. But there is a blockage. There's blocks that need to be removed still, okay? You got to have an open heart. This is what attracts this person. You have to be ready for love. You have to be satisfied in your own skin and have enough self-confidence and self-love first too, okay? I feel like there's some healing that needs to happen. So advice here. Oh, wow. You guys have the 9 of Pentacles, independence. Holy shit. What you need to work on is your heart chakra. You need to be open and ready to receive love, but you also need to gain a sense of independence. I feel like for some of you, you guys have been a little bit too codependent in the past. Perhaps this is like when I was talking about the one relationship where you stay with somebody who is not good for you and the good person's right there is because of codependency, because you're afraid of being alone, okay? The advice here is to definitely gain your independence. You need to be stronger this way, okay? So in reading this card, which I'm going to read it to you. With this particular card, it says, your love life will soon improve dramatically if you work on becoming or simply appearing independent, free, and self-reliant. Get out into the natural world and enjoy pleasant outdoor activities with a loved one. And this person is very outdoorsy. If you're looking for love, you may find it outdoors. Learn about your body and how Mother Nature provides all that is needed. Treat your health as your greatest wealth. Emphasize your best physical attributes. Develop a strong sense of develop a strong sense of yourself. You will achieve success if you stick to your plan. You have accomplished a lot. It is time to harvest the fruit of your labors. Fucking sweet. And this is a very prolific, very abundant relationship, by the way. So let's look into some past stuff here. So it says, walking away was the hardest thing I've ever done. And I feel like this is actually aimed at them or you, but I'm feeling like for some of you, it's definitely, this is what needs to happen here is, you know, that codependency thing, walking away from something that is not good for you. I'm hiding behind a fake persona. I have no idea who I really am. Holy shit. And what it was saying here is like, get a sense of yourself. You need to learn who you are. Wow. Okay. This is what needs to be worked on. And it says, if I gave you my everything, could you match it? There's the key. You have to be, because I feel like they're very comfortable with who they are. Okay. They know who they are. They know what they want. They're a mature individual. But I feel like you're not quite there yet for some of you, definitely. And literally, they want to give you their all, but can you match it? Because they're definitely about equality in relationships. That is the feeling I'm picking up here. They want a partner. They want to equal. They don't want to be a caregiver for a baby. You know what I mean? You guys could end up having babies with this person. It's like their child is one thing, but they don't want to have to take care of a grown-ass adult like they're a big baby. You know, it's like they need somebody who is quite independent. Okay, independence is the key here, most definitely. So, oh my God, ready? Twin flames, your passion ignites, and we have romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. I feel like this is going to happen very sudden, very intense, and when it does, again, it's like you guys are friends. It's like, I can totally relate to this. It's like you're really good friends with your future partner. And when this happens, there's no holds barred. There's no fake persona. They don't like fake bitches. Okay. They hate that shit. They want realness. They want somebody who keeps it real, who is comfortable just being themselves. Most definitely. And when you are like that, when you are friends with somebody, it's like, there's where the freaking hardcore devoted love comes in, because they get to know you intimately through friendship before sex gets involved. Because let's face it, that's what this is. Okay. You know, you take away the sex out of a relationship. And I think most people don't think about this. If you remove sex, like say you're in a relationship, if you're in a relationship right now and you're watching this, ask yourself this question. If you took the sex out of your relationship, what do you got? Do you have a best friend? Do you have somebody who you could rely on? Do you have somebody who you can talk to intimately about things that are bothering you? Or is it all conditional? Is it all just about getting freaky? Okay, think about that. This person is one of these kind of people where if you took the sex out of the situation, you guys are best friends and you guys are devoted, ride or die for each other. Okay. These make the best, most long-lasting relationships, seriously, okay? And I speak from experience. So that's what I'm picking up for this group. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. If you'd like to check out the 18+ reading, that's over on my Patreon. The link to that is in the drop-down box below, along with all my other information. Thank you guys for being with me today, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.